We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high. Big split smoker, don't need no roller. So roll my doja, I can first show ya. Big stage older, crystal mist cola. Sticky as the growers, we gon' teach more up. We gon' see more bud, pockets on forest. Yeah, they cheer for us, cause we got more of what they want in store plus. If I can't fly, I'ma puff till I soar up. Good day for 'em. The way I run these trees, you could say I run forest. Yeah, I run for it, run toward it. Haters can't ignore it. All that ladies love it, it's so euphoric. They so blatantly adore it. Bumping all the cuts as we cruising to the night. Like that cut from DJ Quick, cause it's going down tonight. Just sliding at the split so I can hit it while I ride. And shorty looking swift, I'ma hit it while I drive. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high.
Fire up another split. Take a hit, show life I'm fucking with. And I'd be lying if I said my life is perfect. I'm hurting inside enough for me to catch a burden. Lungs turning black, smoke till my chest is burning. Can't hold back, I'm high till the morning. We brew money, it's the only thing that levels me. You can call it remedy, but never gets the best of me. Twisted, get it lifted while I'm shipping to the bitches. Got me feeling like the riches, I'm on it, so get with it. Flipping on that killer soul, smoking with it privilege. Take it high, then to get this, so don't mind if I'm tripping. Gotta keep my hustle up, so I smoke the top shelf. If your lungs ain't strong, they'll smoke with somebody else. I need that good, burning like wood should. Like good wood, burning like good wood should. So high, can't touch the ground. Look at me, I'm Superman. I wanna go up, light the blunt, light it up and have so much fun. So high, can't touch the ground. Look at me, I'm Superman. I wanna go up, light the blunt, light it up and have so much fun.
We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time, yeah. We so high, so fly.
DFCRadio.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
Talking about the Heavy T Road Show. Knowing someone better than your show. And everybody knowing this whole show. Yeah. Talking about the Heavy T Road Show.
Abracadabra. Make the new low explode.
Bling.
Well, welcome back to the round mound of rebound. That's right, prices are rebounding finally. People who have been waiting for almost a year, Big Jack,
Yeah, I
for
think
prices to rebound. Hold on. Hold on.
it's
Do you
been
see
a
that
year.
booger?
It's been a year exactly.
Hold on, nose hair.
September's the anniversary.
Now let me roll this joint up.
Sprinkle that in there.
We got that to talk about. Shit is bouncing back finally, thank God.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that all of you that are growing the super duff and going out of business should reconsider. You go out of business.
Yeah, still shut down.
Like Chadwick, Karenwood Farms, Chadwick Pharmacy. Fuck out my face. Fucking super clowns. All of you motherfuckers thinking that you're gonna come in here and fuck us up. Well, you fucked us up a little bit, but you know what?
Now you fucked yourselves.
It's not how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up and keep moving forward. Did that sound like Rocky on that one?
Yeah, that was like
I
motivational.
thought I was watching a movie for a second.
You got to get in there, prune those leaves, water those plants, smack
Yeah.
those brokers up.
You should buy more top shelf nutrients. Not less.
And don't be afraid to grow green strandivars. Don't have to be purple.
Some people ask me for green strandivars.
Yeah, green's coming back too.
But you know, it's one of those things that you're like, all right, I'll put a portion of the garden with this strandivar that is fire, but it comes out more green. And then they'll be like, yo, we'll take one of those and
All the other purple ones.
all the other purple ones. Oh, yeah, well, that one didn't move that well.
Yeah, the purple ones though, they want more.
You're like, sweet. Every square inch in my garden has to be taken up by soluble product.
Big purple nugs.
Whatever the fuck.
Whatever color they want that week.
This is the real issue, Jack, is brokers think that their fucking opinion matters.
Yeah, they try to dictate what strandivar you should grow next round or what strandivar you should grow more of that you've shown them in the past, and it's not up to them.
Yeah. And they're like, someone asked for that. And most of the time, they don't take a fucking Gallup poll of all their customers. It's one guy that, he's willing to cash out a pack. So he's willing to cash it out. So that's what you should grow.
That's what you should grow.
Oh, he
40
wants
of.
one.
Yeah, he wants one. So only do all that in your whole grow.
And then he's going to be like, you know what happened to that other purple stuff?
Oh, they don't want to take those anymore.
People are fucking idiots, dude. And I'm going to use the R word. Hard R.
Retards?
Fucking retarded. All right? I don't give a fuck. I got mentally disabled people in my family, and I don't call them retarded. But I'm going to tell you straight up, as a person that was raised during the 80s, graduated high school in the mid-90s, we use the word retard gratuitously.
That was our word.
And
Yeah.
gay a lot.
Yeah, retard and gay, and they tried to make it bad to use both of those. When that's retarded and gay, to make those words bad.
I don't identify as he, she, they, them. I identify as retard and gay. So
my pronouns are gay, retard, okay?
You address me as gay retard. Or you don't address me at all. If you're calling in tonight, which allegedly our phones weren't working, and Saint said it was because some bills weren't paid. So, you know what I did? I pulled a fast one and paid through the checking account that has no money on it. So we'll see if it's turned back in.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah. You know? And then I'm just going to call him and be like, that was an unauthorized payment.
Yeah, I didn't authorize that. What do you mean? Bounce check fee? That wasn't even me. How much do I owe? Here's my credit card.
Yeah. Prank card, you fucking gay retard. Man, if you can't even say that. You cannot say either one of those, and I get it why you can't. Even though gay just means that you're extremely happy,
Mm-hmm.
and retard just means that you're deformed.
Yeah.
Anything could be retarded.
Yeah,
It's not a person.
it
but
was just a
they
word
made
to
it a
describe
person.
something, and then they made it too sensitive.
Retardation. They're the ARC, the biggest nationwide. It's like the ACLU, right? Or ACLU.
What is it? The ARC?
The ARC. It's the American. I think it stands for
American.
Association of Retarded Children.
Okay.
The R is retarded.
Yeah. I never heard of that.
Well, it's a real thing. Look
American Retard Committee.
it up. Let's look at what it really stands for. This might be a grand prize because I do have some shit to give away tonight. I have a lot of the new nutrients from Top Shelf Cultivation. By the way, we tested it out at the Top Shelf Long Beach grow, and it is. Let me pull it up. It pulled up at 36% THC
In the R&D lab.
and 1.9 per 650 watt LED.
Ooh. Those are some good yields.
And you can't use any of the stuff.
No PGRs.
Hold on. The ARC of the United States is an organization serving people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. They're not going to tell us what it means.
They're not
though.
even going to say retard anymore. It's like the R's in your acronym. You're not
Here it
gonna
goes. Association for Retarded Citizens.
All right, there you go. Citizens.
All right?
That's what everybody needs to join because you're all retarded.
I mean, we got retarded people listening to the show. We got retarded people hosting the show.
We got retarded
Thank you
people
very
calling
much.
in. Yeah.
Like Grimy ass? Fucking full on retard.
Yep.
Yeah. Who's the other dude that's a retard?
Um,
Louis.
Louis retarded.
He's retarded. He put way too much money in crypto.
Yeah, that was a retarded move.
And then he invested in a KNF farm.
Yeah, that was gay.
That was super gay. That was not just gay. It was super gay.
That was super gay.
That was retarded gay.
Yeah, he's a gay retard.
That was gay retarded. Oh, man. When someone had a bad idea, it's not like you're calling them retarded. You're just like, dude, that's retarded, dude. Like, that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, it's just like
Intellectual disability.
the FCC or whatever, like they censor some words based on what you say before or after them. They should do the same with retard. Like if you're calling someone a retard for being stupid, you're not making fun of retards. You're making fun of that guy for being stupid.
Yeah. It's just cancel culture, man. Like, as a point, the Washington Redskins, when they stopped saying they could say the Redskins, they should have just been the Washington Retards.
Yeah, you keep the same lettering.
That would have been fucking on point.
We're just the retards now.
And then they just have Grimy ass's face on the side of their helmet.
And they could even like change their color up if they wanted.
Yeah, they could change it to what color are retards?
Well, I mean, they don't have to be red now because they're not Redskins. They're just retards.
Redneck. Redskins were Indians. They weren't rednecks, fool. Like your white ass that got sunburned on your quad as you rode around fucking Glamis and shit.
No, I don't own additional vehicles.
All right, there's some exciting news happening. Some good stories about what's going on.
Yeah.
Big Jack, you've been involved in quite a week
Yeah, it was.
of happenings.
It was kind of crazy.
And tell us a little bit.
Which one am I doing? The guy with the stick?
I like the one with the stick.
Yeah. So I got to go to Marina Del Rey, and it's like ghetto over there, even though it's like
Rich.
fancy, rich. Like the rent is high, but there's homeless people living in the front of the building and in the parking lot and everything.
Yeah.
So I go there, and I text the guy like,
That's retarded.
yeah, I'm in your retarded parking lot where all the homeless people live, but my van's blending in because I got a mattress, so it just looks like I'm with him, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, LOL, I'm coming down 10 minutes. And then there's this lady smoking a cigarette, like next to her old, like, Tahoe. And I'm like, oh, I could smell her cigarette. Oh, that sucks. I should have parked somewhere else. And then she gets back in her car to leave. And this homeless dude in a barefoot homeless dude in a sarong comes up with no shirt. He's just got a sarong and a stick. And he swings and breaks her mirror off. And it, like, goes onto the ground. And I'm like, oh, what'd she do to piss him off? Like, he's beating her car up. And then he keeps swinging at the car with his bat. And it doesn't break the glass. It's just like tink, tink, tink. But he's hitting the glass, but it's not breaking it.
That's gay.
And I'm like, what is going on? And she like goes on the wrong side of the road, but in the parking lot to get away from the guy and gets away. And I'm thinking, like, what did she do? She didn't do anything. She was just smoking a cigarette. So I'm like, oh, am I next, you know? And then,
Give finish.
yeah. So I'm like, am I next? And so I see him, and he's got his stick. And he's, like, pacing around behind the van with the stick in his hand. And he's, like, coming towards me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to, like, start rolling up the window because he's going to swing the stick, like, into the van at me. This is weird. So I start rolling the windows up. And then he sees that the windows are coming up. And he, like, backs away and goes back into his car. And then, so he gets in this Geo Metro. He's living in the parking lot. He's got all 4 doors open. It was red.
Wait, dude, he's got a classic and he's homeless? The Geometric's a classic at this point.
Like a 1990, yeah.
That shit gets like 50 miles a gallon, bro.
Yeah.
He could probably sell that shit for like 12 racks to some fucking retarded, gay-ass fucking millennial.
He might just push it from spot to spot, though, because, like, he had the hatchback open and, like, blue tarps on the hatchback into the Tundra in Ralph's. Like, oh, this is my bush at the Ralph's. This is my spot. And he had, like, all 4 doors open, all 4 windows down, like, oh, I'm living in my car here and I'm getting a breeze. And then he's, like, tripping on me. Because I rolled the windows up. He went back into his car, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I'm looking at him in his car. And then he, like, gets back out and starts pacing around behind the van with a stick. So I just...
Behind your van.
Yeah, so I'm like, I got to get out of here. So I put it in drive and bail, and then I call the dude I'm supposed to meet, and I'm like, yeah, I just had to bail from your parking lot. There's a homeless dude in a sarong beating people's cars with sticks. So now, new location, I'm across the street at the 76 next to the sea container instead of at the Ralph's next to the homeless people.
What kind of dude was it? Was it a black dude?
The homeless guy was like Filipino.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he had a sarong and like maybe Hawaiian. Like he was like a brown guy and like skinny.
It was Turtle.
Yeah, it was Turtle. And he was like, what up, brother? You gonna
He's
park in my lot.
He was gonna
Boom,
whop.
boom, boom.
He was gonna whop your jaw.
Yeah, he was whopping her jaw. But she didn't do anything to him. And I'm like, first I'm like thinking like, oh, maybe they got some previous beef
Yeah,
or whatever.
Maybe she owed him money.
Yeah, maybe showed him money, did whatever, called the cops on him, whatever. But then I'm like, the more I looked at it, I was like, no, he's just randomly going at people's cars in the parking lot right now because he's a weirdo.
The homeless problem in Los Angeles, for the people listening or watching this that are not in LA. I don't know how it is in other places, but fuck, dude. In Long Beach, LA, it is.
They got free reign. Yeah.
Bro, it's insane. I think they said in the last 2 years it has increased 62%.
Yeah, and they're not doing anything about it, and they're allowed
No,
to do
and
whatever they want.
The cops don't chase no one. If they fucking do, if they
Oh, if someone would have called on that guy, no one would have showed up. They'd be like, oh, yeah, homeless guy with a stick, who cares?
no, they have to poke you with something or shoot you.
Yeah, be like, oh, you hit someone's car, they drove away, it's over, who cares?
So
Yeah.
what happens if that person just put it in drive and ran that person over?
Now they'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because they're a regular citizen, they got a license plate, they caught him.
Yeah. Would you be a witness and tell them, hey, that guy was attacking her with a stick?
Yeah, so if she would have,
Oh, so
yeah,
you a snitch.
I would have, yeah.
Yeah, you're a snitch.
I would have snitched.
You fucking snitch, bitch.
Because he just came out and hit her for no reason.
Why don't you get out and protect her honor?
She was driving away. Like I was just like, it all happened so quick. He comes up, hits the mirror, and she's already in the car, and so she starts driving forward. And then as she's driving away, he's like hitting her on the way out. And I'm the whole time just thinking like, why is he even doing that? What's going on? And then when I was watching him in the rear view, it wasn't even about her. He was just like agitated and like hitting anyone. And he was like in his car with his stick, like, who else should I hit now? Who's next?
And he can't even get away. Can't even make anything happen.
No, he's just got his blue tarp living in his bush.
Well, I mean, that's unfortunate. That's pretty gay.
Yeah,
It's kind of retarded.
it was gay and retarded.
And you know who would be offended by our terms?
Dutch.
Yeah, fucking Dutch.
Yeah, he's all
He's gay.
millennialed out with the new terms.
Yeah, he thinks like he's on a higher plane of like evolution
Yeah, he's
because
like-
he doesn't use those terms.
All
When I've
respect.
heard him say those terms, and he even tried to say that we have used hard N words before, which I have never
Yeah, I've never heard you say that.
ever. I say ninja.
Yeah, but never heard you say any.
You know, I seen Marcos Pollos.
you don't even
the
put
other day.
hard R's on any other words.
And this fool is so stupid. He's so fucking retarded that I was doing a French accent and I said "Sacre bleu," which basically means fuck or damn it in French.
Yeah,
And he was like, "Yeah, bro, keep doing that Mexican accent." I was like, "That's French, like, because that's the only French like term."
he had never
And-
seen Pepe Le Pew as
yeah,
a kid. He's
and
too
then-
young.
Yeah, he fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah, we knew all about Pepe Le Pew.
He's like, yeah, you keep doing a Mexican accent. And he's all Mexican, so he gets offended.
Like, that's a French accent, dummy.
Yeah, that's what I said. And he's like, huh? Huh? Well, have you seen Messi? Atlas? Juventus? Real Madrid? Like, shut up, dude. Like, all you do is talk about soccer. And the whole time, you're so fucking retarded.
Is he talking about Mexican soccer or football, americano?
I don't know what he's talking about, man. I can't even. I just put my AirPods in when I'm around him, and so I don't have to hear one fucking word he says.
I just noticed Saint's got like a picture of his weed on his shirt.
No, that's top shelf weed.
Oh, that's a top shelf shirt.
That's a top shelf shirt.
Okay.
What's Satan doing?
I don't know. I thought he was just like trying to show me the picture of weed on his shirt.
Oh well, while we're waiting, why don't you break down what the new low is actually for our listeners, because they tune in and they know that you have your thumb right on the pulse of the cannabis market. You have your ear to the track.
Yep.
You hear the train accompany a choo choo.
And I was off with the numbers for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because I was bogged down with Oreos.
You have made this depression.
I kind of had something to do
because
with
you
it.
were depressed. You came in hyped, saying the new low is 24.
Yeah.
People were charging that. Now you come in
like, it's some deep rooted Thanos shit that needs to be addressed. But we got to snap the new low back into place.
Snap it into place.
Because what does he say? Anything is possible. What does he say again?
I don't know.
That's like the Thanos' thing. Not I am inevitable. But,
why didn't he snap his fingers and say all just hot chicks should remain and all they can wear is bikinis and boots?
Yeah, just anyone with a penis is
bikinis
gone.
and boots and cowboy hats.
I'm the last man on earth. Boom.
Even if you're not into cowboy shit, I'm pretty sure that you'd be turned on by a chick in bikini and boots and cowboy hats.
Yeah, even if you don't like cowboy chicks, like, you got to find them hot when they're in that outfit.
Yeah, I would totally bang. I mean, I've liked country music a little bit better than I used to, but I would totally bang a hot chick with like a big bolt-ons and a G-string and like cowboy boots and cowboy hat, and I liked her hair to be pulled and maybe choked a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm all about whoever this imaginary chick is. I like her.
You don't know Bootylicious?
Yeah, but about the new low, like, now that the Oreos are gone, like, that just doubled the new low by itself. And then because Croptober's not coming, 80% of the farms are shut down, like up north.
80%? Who's taking these official tolls?
So these are all numbers I'm making up on the spot right now. 80% of the farms
80% of my brain is shut down.
are shut down, right?
Yeah.
And then of the 20% that are still there, only 10% are operating, and then only 5% of those have like anything bigger than a 100-foot greenhouse. So Croptober is not coming based on these made-up statistics.
It's not coming.
No, it's not coming at all.
Based on our made-up statistics,
That I made up right there.
it's absolutely a shutdown time.
Yeah, Croptober's not coming. So instead of being like, oh, I'm going to have this harvest in Croptober, boo-hoo, woe is me, it's, hey, I'm going to have the only weed in October, and you're going to have to pay me for it. And that's why the new low's like holding steady and getting stronger.
Dude, bro, 15, 16?
Yeah, like if we're going to say
Easy
actual
right now.
numbers, yeah, like 15, 16 is bottom dollar because that's 100 an ounce, and it's not going to get any cheaper than
And
that.
I'm starting to say for the greenhouse guys and outdoor guys, outdoor and greenhouse is still super depressed. And the main reason is all the people from last season, they just stored their shit that couldn't sell it.
Now they got those yellow
now-
terps.
Yeah, but they have it on the market. So they're going to sell it for $100 a pound.
And they can't compete with that.
And your shit that is fucking leafy, and you're like, it's so good grown outdoors, blah, blah, blah. Like fucking, who always used to tell
Like,
us
yeah,
about
like-
the outdoor?
like their
Res,
plants-
Res Originals Organics guy.
Their plants look okay, but then once they're done, they all have that same like yellow terp where it's like you could tell something happened to it because it got sunburned or something.
Yeah, it's because hot chicks did not dig it.
No, speaking of hot chicks, I got the 3 follow fuck smash chicks today. Or should I do that?
They're all chicks.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone to block, so it's just 3.
How do you not have anyone to block? You're not beefing with anyone online?
No one beefed with me this week. Yeah,
Anytime, this is the new rule of the show.
someone's got to beef.
Anytime that you don't have anyone to beef with, you got to block Jerome.
Okay, I was gonna say, or just start beefing
All
with
right,
someone.
so start with the block. I don't know his handle. It's you know what's good, but it's got underscores and shit.
Yeah, I think it's just was good, and was is WAZ.
Okay.
Yeah,
and good is GOOD or GUD.
I think it's regular good. But all the what's good. Like any ways that they spell good or was, don't follow any of those because it's got to be this guy Jerome.
They never knew what was good.
Who self-introduces himself as the Michael Jordan of